on the 21st of August at 12 a.m. So very first hour of the day, the moon enters in Leo. Now, if you live west of the Greenwich Mean Time line, it will still be the 20th of August, sometime, during the evening. So work it out for yourself. It's important, because when the moon begins to transit in Leo, it is, as you can see, the sign where the sun is. So that means that it's going to reach the sun about 2.5 days later on. So it will be actually on the first degree in Virgo. All right. Now, the opposition is going to trigger the energy of Pluto, energy of regeneration. Right? We need to regenerate from time to time. Now, Pluto is in harmony with this conjunction here, although the 3 planets are retrograde. So it means that they're not as efficient, not as strong. Their energy is not as strong. But they're still around. And therefore, the link is still quite interesting to deal with and to analyze, because Saturn represents, in relation with Pluto, it represents your ability to question what and how you do it, while Neptune in harmony with Pluto allows you to question the way you imagine things and maybe the value of your dream or of the ideal situation that you'd like for yourself. If you're able to do that, you will most probably gain some insight and useful information to regenerate your situation and progress toward the goal that you want to reach. So, because the planets are retrograde, you may have to wait a bit longer than usual, but still the potential will be there, and it is for you to use it. Because the moon is going to create a very nice trine with both planets here, as you can see, this line here, and that indicates that when the moon enters in Leo, it triggers the potential that you have to see things as they really are. And seeing is represented by Leo, because Leo is represented by the sun, and the sun represents our, vision. So, take advantage of your own philosophy of life and also of your own inspiration, because you will have the potential to realize your dream. And this is what you need to focus on. I've already mentioned that when I talked about the arrival of the moon near or between even Saturn and Neptune earlier on. Now, there is a sextile with Uranus that proposes a change as well. So that means that you could be very original and interesting in the manner you will deal with the situation and with the ability that you have to realize that dream represented by Neptune. There is a false square with Chiron in Aries, indicating that you may feel that there is something wrong somewhere, but you would be wrong to feel that there is something wrong somewhere. Because that square is actually a trine. When the moon progresses in Leo, it will create a trine with Chiron in Aries. So the potential is very, very good. And even though you may feel that something is wrong somewhere, don't worry too much about it. Concentrate on what you want to achieve. And therefore, you will accentuate your potential to regenerate. And that is body, mind, and soul. Now, The next transit of the moon is when it reaches Mercury.